and let them roam freely. When farmers moved west and planted cornfields and gardens, they built fences to keep the cattle out. Often lakes and water holes were fenced in. Ranchers became angry and cut fences. A range war began between ranchers and farmers. Our play takes place in Colorado in the 1880s. Get set for Trouble in the West. The name of our play is The Ugly Duckling. It was summer in the country and the sun was shining on the bank of a pond near a big house. A mother duck sat on her desk. She was waiting for her eggs to hatch. Suddenly one of the eggs cracked open. Another egg cracked open, and then another and another.
Peep, peep, peep. Peep, 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 peep. Let's see, are you all here? No, the biggest egg hasn't hatched yet.
Some old ducks came swimming by. At last, the big egg began to crack open.
Beep, beep, beep. Why is he so big? Why is he so ugly? He's not like us. He's not like us. Why are you so ugly? Ugly, He's no turkey. See how nicely he sits on the water? And he isn't so bad looking when you get used to him. Gather around me now and take you all to the duck yard. Stay close to me so you don't get stepped on. And watch out for the cat. Look at that big duckling. Isn't he funny looking? Boy, he's so ugly. Leave him alone. He's not doing you any harm. Children are very pretty, all except that big one. I know. I think he was in the egg too long. Come, ducklings. It's time to go home. Wow, wasn't he ugly?
After that, things grew worse for the ugly duckling. Every day, the other ducks chased him around the duck yard. The heads bit. His own brothers and sisters were mean to him.
Delta can't get you, you ugly thing. You ugly thing. Why are you so ugly? Ugly, ugly, ugly. Why are you so ugly? Why don't you look like us? Why are you so ugly? Ugly, ugly, ugly. Why are you so ugly? Why don't you look like us?
It was too much for the ugly duckling.
I can't stand living here any longer.
One day, when no one was looking, he jumped over the fence and ran away. He ran on and on until he came to the marsh where the wild geese lived. The duckling stayed in the marsh all night. In the morning, the wild geese found him.
Hello, duckling. Hello. My, you're ugly. He's so ugly, I sort of like him.
Come along with us, duckling. We're on our way to the swamp. It's full of good things to eat.
All right, let's go.
This is funny. Dad, get this drink.
Too bad those birds got away. I thought I saw a third one. Where is he? I can The duckling stayed in the swamp until the shooting stopped. Then he ran away as fast as he could. That night, he came to a little old house. He found a crack beside the door and slipped through. An old woman lived in the house with her cat and her hen. They were all asleep when the duckling came in, so no one noticed him until the next morning. The cat and the hen never left him alone for a moment. Why don't you learn to purr and give us barks like me? Why don't you learn to lay eggs like me? But I'm not like you. I can't do those things. What can you do, you silly thing? I don't know. Well, you better find out quickly. The old woman won't wait forever for you to learn to lay eggs. Said the old cat, can you purr, catch mice, or meow? The duckling said, oh no, 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 I can't do anything but swim. Said the old cat, can you pluck, lay eggs, or scratch? The duckling said, oh no, 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 I can't do anything but swim. I'd like to go for a swim. What a silly idea. No, it's not. Swimming is wonderful. Wonderful? You must be crazy. Swimming isn't wonderful. It's terrible, icky. You just don't understand me. Indeed, I wouldn't complain if I were you. Don't you have a nice warm home here and friends like Cat and me who can teach you a few things? Yes, but I don't feel as if I belong here. I think I had better go out into the world again. Yes, you please don't say we didn't try to help you. So the ugly duckling left the old house and went on his way. Wherever he went, everyone called him ugly. Ugly, ugly, why are you so ugly? Why are you so ugly? Ugly, ugly, ugly. Why are you so ugly? Why don't you look like us? Why are you so ugly? Ugly, ugly, ugly. Why are you so ugly? Why don't you look like us? They made him feel alone and sad. Then one day he found a pond. He walked right in, put his head under water, and dived down deep. It felt wonderful, but summer ended and autumn came. The leaves turned yellow and fell from the trees, and a north wind blew across the pond. The poor ugly duckling shivered with the cold. One evening, just before sunset, a flock of big white birds appeared in the sky. They were swans with long, graceful necks. The ugly duckling had never seen anything so beautiful.
What are those birds and where are they going?
The ugly duckling did not know. He only knew that he loved them more than he had ever loved anything before. It grew colder and colder. Winter came. Every day the ugly duckling swam round and round the pond to try to keep it from freezing over. But every night while the duckling slept, the circle of water became smaller and smaller. The duckling was so tired that at last he gave up and lay still. That night the ice froze all around him. Early next morning a farmer came by the pond.
Ho, ho, ho! What have we here? My wife and children will be glad to see you, and you'll make a nice meal for us after we fat you up. Look what I found in the pond.
What is it? It's a duck. No, it's a goose. Whatever it is, it's certainly ugly. Come here, duckling, let's play. Go to the center. Run, little duckling, quack, quack, quack. Run, little duckling, quack, quack, quack. Run, little duckling, quack, quack, quack. Around and around and around and around and a quack and a quack and a quack and a quack and around and around and around. Run, little children, run, run, run. Run, little children, run, run, run. Run, little children, run, run, run. Round and around 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 and around. Stop, children, stop! I got it! No, I got it!
Close the door before he gets out.
Oh, what a mess! I think my arm is broken. I think my leg is broken.
You're both all right, like you made us lose a fine meal.
The ugly duckling ran a long way from the farmhouse. He ran for a long, long time. At last he found his way back to the swamp. The winter was long and cold. Often the ugly duckling went hungry. More than once he almost froze. But one day he felt the warm sun on his back again. Then he heard a lark sing. It was spring. In the spring, every bird in the tree starts to sing just because it is spring. Chirp, 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 chirp. Just because it is spring. Chirp, 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 chirp. In the spring, The duckling spread his wings. How strong they were. Before he knew it, he was in a big garden. The apple trees and the lilacs were in bloom, and through the middle of the garden flowed a wide stream. The duckling was about to go into the water when he looked up and saw 5 white swans swimming toward him.
Those are just like the birds I saw before winter came. How beautiful they are. I must go to them. They're probably chasing me away because I'm so ugly, but I don't care.
The ugly ducklings swam toward the swans. They saw him coming and swam toward him. He was afraid, but he did not run away. He bowed his head and waited. The water was like a mirror.